Fire Emblem skills.
I'm questioning how good you are.
We could talk about how much better Mirror's Edge would be if it was in first person. I mean, third person.
No. I like
I
that
don't
first
agree with that.
conversation topic you suggested. Better.
I'm actually, as shitty a job I am doing as showing it, I actually like that the game is in first person. I like that it's totally different.
Yeah, obviously. That's a ridiculous thing to say, because
Who
there's
says that?
nothing
There are
into...
people who say that, right?
I know. There would be no reason to play this game if it was in third person, because it's just a platformer. Like the
I mean, it would be like a
first-person
good platformer, hopefully, but
yeah, but it would be unremarkable. You'd be like, I don't understand. It's like I'm just running and jumping on things.
Sure.
Like the first-person perspective is what makes it interesting.
you're like the worst guy to be doing that Mario series LP, because you're just like, fucking whatever, I'm running and jumping on things, I don't care. Maybe call me when it's in first person, Nintendo.
Seriously, I just like platformers.
I do as well.
So that's a no then.
I feel first-person Mario Galaxy would be something that would get everyone sick while playing it.
Yeah, I feel like that would be a mistake.
Yeah. I also don't get motion sickness while watching Mirror's Edge, but I guess I don't get motion sickness very often anyways.
Yeah,
We were discussing that earlier.
I know a handful of people who do get motion sickness from first-person games, and that always... I'm glad that I'm not one of them, because that would bum me out, not being able to...
I don't normally. There's a few that I get them from.
Yeah.
Like this,
Like what?
the Doom 2 re-release on Xbox gets me really sick.
Weird.
Weird.
So does the Marathon re-release on Xbox gets me
I mean,
extremely sick.
Have you tried just turning down the sensitivity so the character doesn't move so fast? Because I mean, that was...
On Doom, you can do that? I didn't even know.
I don't know on Doom, but I know on... for Marathon on... The Marathon re-release, that was like one of the very few games that did give me motion sickness, but just turning down the sensitivity on the turning just totally alleviated that problem.
Oh god.
No, I didn't. I did not try that.
I think I
The
just
other
got
thing that
killed
I-
by Steam, you guys.
Yeah, Gabe Newell?
Yes.
Oh dear.
Yep. The other thing that I think it could be the field of vision, which I don't think is adjustable on the 360, which is where I played it. Maybe if I could adjust that and try it out on PC, it would be better.
Someone's mentioning Black for motion sickness. I've never played Black, but I was going back and listening to the early episodes of One Up Yours, and it was kind of making me want to go try it.
That's a game that's really cool, but a lot of levels have an obvious best way to solve them, which kind of gets... It's a little too obvious. Like, there's like... Barrels are placed suspiciously appropriately. You're definitely... If you're playing that game well, you're shooting barrels almost as much as people, if not more.
But you say that like it's a bad
That's
thing. I
fine.
feel
I'm
like
not.
that's a
It's
thing.
good, but it's like...
You're a fan of Donkey Kong Country, are you not?
I do like barrels, but in Donkey Kong Country, you have to respect the barrel.
Yeah, you don't just shoot it.
Never shoot it.
Whoa.
Some shit's going down. Some boss
Emotional
fight?
hobo. Oh man, that sounds bad.
Yeah.
You should probably avoid him. I guess.
I can't do
Probably.
anything.
Oh yeah,
Can't you
just
just
counter.
stealth?
Just counter when the weapon turns red, dummy.
I don't like when you call me a dummy. That makes me sad.
What is it, the Y button? Just press the Y button, dummy.
Just smash Y. I think like that's the best way to do it.
Yeah, alright. I can do that.
Don't do that.
Bam! Smelled by all the dogs. That was
Well
me
done.
being successfully smelled by all the dogs.
Congratulations.
I appreciate it, Dylan.
Oh, man.
Oh, you worked hard for that.
Guys, I didn't
I
get
did.
it. I didn't get that timing
What?
at all.
Well,
Well, I finally figured out which part of the beta is broken, as a bunch of enemies I need for this quest suddenly decided not to spawn.
great.
Alright, well now I get it.
I don't like this guy's hair. I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
You do like it.
I don't.
You're saying.
Not at all.
Are you sure that
Yeah.
you don't mean that you love his hair? I'm pretty sure that that's what you mean.
I would like his hair to be my hair.
Right.
A lot of people are comparing his hair to Donald Trump, to which I would say, I don't think you remember what Donald Trump looks like.
That's a good
if
thing, though,
Donald
isn't
Trump
it?
had an emo haircut, it would be like that one.
Who killed Pope? You?
No! I hired someone.
Who?
A professional.
Wario64 says, I bet Phil dies at least 10 times here. I'm glad that I proved him wrong once in my life.
Why were you with Miller?
You sure you want to know about that?
Well,
Me up and I'll tell you.
I guess,
Watch him fade.
Fine.
do we know if this is over yet?
Epic Open World says, watched Arthur not die on his live stream. Now back to watching Phil die. Oh, sick burn, lol. Stop it. Just stop it.
Who's about to crash the party, babe? Get out of there.
The thing is, do you really want to encourage Arthur? That's what you gotta think about.
No kidding.
Also, he's using cheats.
That I believe.
Is
Also, don't say, oh, sick burn, lol.
he? Yeah,
Also that.
don't. Yeah, that seems.
I feel like if you can't call something that you said a sick burn.
I
Yeah.
agree.
It is kind of like cheating, yeah.
Like, if you want to refer to something that somebody else said as a sick burn, that's one thing.
Yeah, more power to you.
Phil, you ran past a red thing that you could have jumped on.
Don't worry. I hit this guy. Right in the head with his own gun.
No, you didn't.
I did!
Oh, yeah, you did, okay.
You have to believe in me. You actually don't. I wouldn't blame you for not believing in me.
Just use the guns, just shoot him!
Chance the fastest way out.
I didn't.
One way or another,
Makes-
you got to get that elevator moving.
That doesn't seem like it. I think you're supposed to shoot him.
Come on.
I feel like you're playing the game wrong, Kyle.
Listen, I get it. But they give you guns to shoot, and they put you up against other people shooting guns. Like, what are you gonna do in that situation?
What I just did.
That's
I
ridiculous.
popped the gun to the side.
I guess I just get mad
You're not
when
going
people.
Phil, right?
I guess I
let's
just-
keep silent.
I guess I just get mad from all the times that I've heard people both complain about this game, but then also say that they committed to playing the game with no guns, but then complained about all the enemy encounters.
His professional is.
Right.
But also, I mean, I think part of the problem is
Try and find a way through.
when you do play with guns, it's not done very well, right? Like the shooting actually
You're
isn't
right.
good.
Yeah,
When
but
you
there's
do
only
play
a few
gun,
enemies.
gun does not do very well.
Yes.
Gun is a bad. I'm
What's
saying
up with
is-
gun?
It does seem
What up?
when you play with gun, it is worse, though.
You know, I really think that you never actually do play with gun. Gun plays with you.
I think it's a little too deep for me right now. I can't quite handle that.
Rutabaga.
So I,
Yeah, Rutabaga for real here. I'm not able to handle.
Phil, wall run and then jump. Don't be silly.
I'm trying.
Don't be silly.
Oh my god. I'm trying to wall run. It's not working.
Someone asked me if I'm against no kill runs in Metal Gear Solid, to which I would say, for myself, yeah, I would never ever want to do that. I'm not against people doing it, but also Metal Gear Solid is like better than Mirror's Edge. So
Well,
I mean, like it's
that's
Well, and
probably
like,
true.
well, what you specifically said wasn't that you're against no-kill runs. It's that you're against people who say they're going to do a no-kill run and then are upset when that turns out to be really hard and not
Exactly.
Yeah,
necessarily
like
a lot of
so.
fun.
I guess like I went into this knowing that there are probably going to be portions of the game that are like way more difficult because I'm
Right.
deciding not to use a gun.
yeah. Like,
So
and I don't.
I've accepted that.
Yeah, and I bet nobody has done a no-kill run on Metal Gear Solid their first time through Metal Gear Solid.
Right.
Like, it's like you decide that you really like Metal Gear Solid, and then you do that. Like, I feel like a lot of people with Mirror's Edge are like, I decided before playing the game that I heard guns weren't supposed to be in it, so I'm not going to use guns.
Revith in the chat room. Revith something. I don't know.
Yep. Nailing it.
Great. He says, actually, I like the way guns feel in this game. So there's somebody who likes the guns here.
It was made by DICE, but try.
What do they know about guns, Kyle?
Try
Come
just
on.
looking towards the wall a little bit more when you try to do the wall run.
I've totally been looking right at it. I've actually, I think I was looking at it too much. Was the problem?
It seems reasonable.
But I still need to like jump off it and get that bar. It's
Wait,
not-
is
not-
right bumper like a quick turn?
Yeah. Yes. Why? Why are you asking?
It would be useful in this situation.
I'm not sure that I agree with you because it makes you turn around. What are you doing, Faith? What's going on?
Are you
now?
sure right bumper doesn't make you turn 90 degrees when you're wall running instead of like running up a wall?
I don't know. I guess I'll find out.
I think that that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, D-Train Games says
No, you're
LB,
right, man, you were
LB wall
totally
run,
right.
RB look away. Yeah.
Does that change
nailed it.
everything, Phil?
It does kind of change everything.
Seems you might be clear of the blues for now.
See,
Looks like the writing
game's not broken. You have to know how to play it, dummy.
Hey, I didn't call it broken at any point.
Why do you keep saying
I
this
was-
game is broken?
I was just lumping in
God.
everyone who doesn't like this game into dummy.
That's the first time that you've used the word dummy not referring to me. I feel special right now.
You could be in there.
Yeah, I guess I probably am.
Oh boy, blues going into the subway. You gotta go deeper, Faith.
Guys, I'm making progress now.
Great. Oh, I think this is a part where no guns is gonna fuck you so hard.
Perfect. Awesome.
Doing it right.
There were specifically, like, a couple people on Twitter were listing specific levels that are difficult. I think they said it was, like, the last level or two.
Oh man.
Really the hardest.
Yeah, now that I'm thinking back to it, that's probably true. But this one will be hard.
Oh, no. Well, I'm just gonna ignore that guy and run. Perfect.
I just made a really, really good set of jumps that I could never do again, so I really hope I don't fuck it up.
What are you talking about?
I'm playing Mark of the Ninja.
Oh, I see.
That's why I was asking about ninja advice before. I wasn't just curious about your opinions on how ninjas might handle
Oh.
situations.
You were asking about ninja theory.
Right. I was. That's what it was that I was doing.
Turns out running away was the right thing to do in this situation. Fuck. Nothing, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I just got killed by lasers. Not a fun way to die.
I'm just glad somebody else on this stream is also dying.
Oh, boy am I.
You could be playing The Lion King right now.
Oh man, why aren't you playing The Lion King right now?
Are you talking about the SNES version?
No.
What
I-
are you?
I made the mistake of starting to buy Genesis games now too. I have
know
a
what you should get?
problem.
You should get Shadowrun for the Genesis.
Well, I already got Shadowrun for the Super Nintendo.
Just
Exactly.
now
You've
it's time
got
commit.
you've got to complete your collection, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to the store and I got Mega Bomberman and Aladdin and The Lion King and Fatal Labyrinth.
Was Lion King different on Genesis and SNES?
Probably?
I remember Aladdin was, but
Yeah.
I don't remember the exact. I don't remember like what the who made those games.
Aladdin seems to have been made by Virgin Games and Disney Interactive. And The Lion King, I think, was just made by Disney. Hold on.
Okay.
These are the most frequent subways.
I can't find The Lion King.
What good are you?
Oh. Yeah, The Lion King is just Disney. Oh no, Virgin and Disney also.
Kind of half impressed, half surprised that I'm not dying more right now. I guess they're not throwing a lot of guys at me, and that helps.
Yeah, it sounds like that would help.
And I'm in like a small area where I can't fall to my death.
You're really undermining your success right now, Phil.
Let's not give myself too much credit here. Let's.
Right, got your back. Looks like you're in a subway
Who do you
area.
think
Try switching
was in
off
charge
the
of choosing the
lights.
color scheme for the sewer system? Subway system, excuse me.
Do you mean in real life or in the game
In the
world?
game, I just feel like they did a really good job.
It's nice of you to say that about them. I'm sure someone, some fictional character is really thrilled with your compliment.
It was actually that guy that you slide kicked off the building. He was the one that did it.
People seem to be
Uh,
talking about the Cool Spot game in the chat.
It's a good game.
Now, I haven't played Cool Spot since the early 90s.
Mhm.
But I saw Cool Spot being played on replay, and it did not look fun or interesting.
I wonder how
Yes,
it compares to the Chester Cheetah game.
Yes, Cool Spot, the 7-Up guy. There was like a game called Cool Spot, and everybody liked it.
Yeah,
I don't know that everybody liked it.
I think
lot of
people
people
liked
liked
it.
I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of kids liked it.
Well, that was the only opinions that mattered. Really,
Kids
Yeah.
were
Kids I
discerning
knew
about
and
gaming.
Sushi X. That was it. That was the only opinions I gave a shit about.
That's pretty fair, actually.
Yeah.
It is.
Guys, I had a scary thought the other day.
I'm listening.
I was thinking about how the Wii was really popular with kids, but then after a while, just everybody stopped buying Wii games.
Yeah.
But then I thought about how like the kids that were 7 and 8 when the Wii came out, and were in elementary school and really liked their kids' games, they're now like 14 and 15, and they're in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You're super old, dude. You are on the verge of dying.
Yeah, basically what I'm. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm saying.
Or kids that were 10 years old when the Xbox came out are now old enough to vote. The Xbox 360, anyway. That's kind of frightening.
It's pretty frightening.
Those kids have gone 8 years without seeing a console launch cycle. That's why the internet is fucking terrible right now.
Yeah.
Every game enthusiast site is shit because these people haven't gone through it. Okay, the community forum areas of most game websites are ridiculous because
I don't
know how to react right now. They're flipping out.
I mostly avoid those things. Like, so what kind of stuff are you seeing? Like,
people that are, I don't know, it's just people that haven't gone through console launch cycles and are very confused on why the PlayStation conference was more theoretical than actual showing game. In fact, it was very, very good at showing direct game franchises, more so than I would have expected.
Right.
So I feel that the complaints that they did not show enough was kind of weird to me.
yeah.
Like, not showing the box is fine because it doesn't actually exist yet, I'm sure.
Right.
Oh god. Oh, you guys. No, I did okay. I'm where I'm supposed to be, I guess.
That looks like the right place to be to me. I mean, if you're not in the right place, then they sure did a lot of work for the wrong place.
As Wario64 points out in the chat, I hate kids. I also do as well. I think that is part of the problem. And my distaste for what's going on game websites right now.
Yeah.
I liked what Arthur tweeted today about how he might have to unfollow gaff
So we don't
shit
talk
posts.
about eating streamers.
What are you thinking about?
He said he might have to unfollow gaff shit posts later this year because there's going to be so much material with consoles
man.
launching.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
crazy.
Meet at the New Eden Mall tomorrow. Gonna pay a visit. Shit,
Faith, why are you doing this? It's not your fight. Just, I don't know, lay low.
It was kind of funny though to go back and listen to those early One Up Yours podcasts and listening to people talking about how they weren't sure if they wanted to buy a 360 because it didn't look like a full generation leap from the console that they had at that point, and like calling it like Dreamcast 2 and stuff.
Yeah. That's the other thing I've seen a lot of people complaining that the graphics are not a gigantic leap. Not
Yeah, what did
how console launches work. We're expecting like some sort of killer franchises to be there at launch. I'm like, I'm
Yeah,
not sure
that's just
Gran
not how
Turismo is
that
going to make it.
works.
Sorry.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah, that's a
I am
console.
sure that Gran Turismo is not going to make it. If you want to bring Gran
Yeah.
Turismo into it,
I mean, it's great that we're getting a new Killzone because I really, whatever, care about that, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
I'm
You don't
sure
sound.
Hey, that new Infamous looks pretty rad. I
that
think.
looks super rad, yeah.
Yeah, I'll play that.
Not much else going.
Well, I mean, really, all they've said so far is we're making a new Infamous game, and there's a fire guy.
Listen, alright,
Right.
that guy was tear gassed by the cops.
Exactly.
What if we had
That's what
superpowers?
we do.
Going with
Dylan,
this.
that intro was so bad.
It was the best
Come with
thing.
me tomorrow?
It was the best worst thing.
Yes.
It was like he was getting so serious, and then all of a sudden he was like, and what if some of us developed superpowers? And I was just like, what?
He was making a face as if he got tear gassed on stage.
He was on the verge of tears, yes.
Faith, take care.
That alone is getting me to purchase that game. Just like Talk Fuji convinced me to buy 99 Nights with his E3
Right.
speech.
I just hope the new
That's not
Xbox is
my
launched
joke
with Cameo
either.
too.
Oscar G asked what's the next gen game we're most excited for. I'm gonna go ahead and say Watch Dogs is still.
Yeah,
That is a
Watch Dogs.
generation game.
Guys, the thing I like the most about Watch Dogs is how it shows a world where, where there's privacy concerns and, you can't really trust the police. But I think I'd like that game a lot better if my main character had superpowers.
That would be great. Yeah.
I think that would be pretty
But-
good, right?
But when you're in a smart city, it's like everybody has superpowers.
Oh man, blowing my mind.
But does Watch Dogs count? I mean, that is not an exclusively next-gen game.
Yes, it counts.
Wait, is it not?
No,
No,
it's
not.
going to be current gen as well.
This
There
the
are
first
a
wave
lot
of
of the games
games.
that are going to be launching this fall.
It's coming
gonna
out
be
for the
super
current gen
weird.
consoles: Xbox 360, PS3, and Wii U.
That's right. That's a nice.
Is it actually coming out for Wii U?
Oh, Wii U.
Probably, yeah. That's a nice little troll on the Wii U there. Good work.
Well, no. I mean, if it's coming out on the Wii U, it might actually be kind of cool. Like, I want to see something cool happen with that touchscreen.
Untitled Mage says, I'm most looking forward to Old Man Face game.
Old Man Face does seem pretty amazing.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
just look at that old man face for hours.
I hope that you can like stretch the old man face like at the beginning of Mario 64.
Oh, great.
We all know whatever David Cage is making, it's not a game. Come on.
Well, they're still putting out Beyond on this gen, right? Beyond
Yes.
didn't get pushed. Beyond, sorry,
Well-
Beyond: Two Souls.
Beyond
To be
colon,
fair-
you know.
I don't think David Cage even said, like, check out this old man face, it's a game. He was just like, check out what we did on the PS4.
Check out how many wrinkles this old man face has.
Do you see this old man's face?
I did like that someone took that man face and made a mock-up of Curb Your Enthusiasm game.
Oh man.
Oh, I didn't see that. Did you just
You
die,
didn't?
Phil? I'm watching. No, I didn't.
Oh,
Link
dear.
that in the chat if you get a chance.
I will.
Phil, did you die? I'm excited to see you die.
I'm not dead. I'm still going. Don't worry about it, man.
Are
I'm
you?
Fine.
Oh, hey, that was a fall. You fell pretty far there.
Yeah, but I'm alive.
I don't know how.